Hello, this is the Toronto Wedding Piper. This is a little bit of a different video. I thought I'd have a bit of fun with talking about the basics of piping. Bit of humor, and it's a different kind of video than I normally do. Just thought I'd try something different, had a bit of time on my hands, and hopefully it gives you a couple of chuckles. If you like this kind of stuff, I've never asked anybody to like and subscribe, but if anybody is interested in that or has any ideas, if they want me to do any videos on anything pipes related, from basic to advanced, or anybody wants any tips on how to fix any issues, maybe put it in the comments. Something I thought I'd just try out, see if anybody's interested. I could help anybody out who might be struggling. I mean, we're pipers, we all struggle, but if anybody wants a hand with something, trying to figure out their way around something, don't have a teacher locally, maybe you could put a comment and I'll do a video on whatever you wanted to correct. Anyways, have a great day and enjoy a little bit of fun in the video here. Those are the very basics, as they say, the fundamentals of bagpipes. That's a wee bit above the basics. But the pipe major, who's not here right now, but he told me there's a few tips to get from the basics to beyond the basics. And here they are. I'll tell you before he comes back. Got yourself a set of pipes, or you've been playing for 50 years. There's a lot of people still don't seem to know this. And this video is a benefit to all of you out there who haven't figured this out yet, because I got trained by my pipe major with this apparatus right here. Now, if I didn't follow the basics, I got this, and it was presented to me in a way that I wasn't too happy with. So this will save you going through the bother of this from your teacher. Now, when you're on the pipes, before you ever sound anything out your chanter, a single blurt of a note, which it should never be a blurt, you should always sound your chanter with intention. Now what I mean by that is your fingers should always be firmly, comfortably and confidently placed on the chanter before you ever sound that E. Not when you tap your bag and there's a wee squawk of D and whatever else you got. It should never be that way. This reed that goes in here, it's not here right now because I was too cheap to put a reed in for this video. But always sound your chanter with intention. Never let it sound unless you have the intention of playing a tune or entertaining somebody. And people don't want to hear these squawks. So you get your fingers comfortably on there, then you sound your chanter. Never before. And also never after. That's tip number one from the pipe major. I better not be telling you too many of his tricks before he comes back. He'll be giving me this again, and I don't like that. Another thing the pipe major used to say to me was, "Hey pal, don't be a wanker." And what he meant by that is, don't be a wanker. Make sure you always check the tightness of your tuning slides and hemp them if necessary. This can change from season to season. You don't want to be going to play somewhere important like a contest or somebody's wedding and you bump your pipes up and that happens. Then you'll sound like a real numpty. So again, don't be a wanker. If you haven't been paying attention to your pipe major and you're no sticking with mastering the basics before you move on, your pipe major may give you a hint on how well you're playing. You know, you've got to tape your chanter most of the time to balance out the notes. But if your pipe major puts the tape on your chanter this way, if your chanter's looking like that, yeah, I think you're no paying attention to him. He's telling you you're shite, in other words. It's not because you can't play, it's because you're not paying attention to the basics. It happened to me a few times. 3 different pipe majors did that to me. No wonder I'm shite. Another thing is, doesn't matter about the set of pipes. What makes the set of pipes is the person playing the set of pipes. Now, whether you're playing some old set with button mounts or an even plastic set, it's the person behind the pipes that creates the tone. I've seen this many times. For example, you see this. Oh, that looks lovely and fancy. But stuff like that, it looks beautiful. And if you want to, spend the money on it. But it'll no make your pipe sound any different at all. I've seen pipes that were actually made in the dreaded Asia, Pakistan area. And they were played in a top flight grade 1 band. And everybody thought they were a set of vintage Hendersons, but they weren't. They were made of shisha wood. Anyways, in another video I might show you my plastic Dunbars. You'll never be able to tell the difference between them and a set of Blackwood pipes. It's the person behind it, not the money you've spent, and not the bling that creates the tone. As the pipe major would say, by the right quick march. Well, that's the Blair this morning. Just thought I'd see how the fingers are going. They're doing all right, but the point is that not every day is a good playing day. Some days things just aren't working. And you should never really get frustrated with yourself. Sometimes you gotta put the chanter down and move on to something else, come back to it later or the next day. Because it's kind of, when you hit a brick wall sometimes, it's best not to frustrate yourself, to keep trying. And I guess that's the point of the video. If there's anybody that has any kind of issues they want to fix up, maybe I can help, maybe I can't, but you can post it in the comments. Do the like and subscribe thing if you want. And, you know, if you're not paying attention, sometimes the pipe major will get really fed up with you, you know. He might hand you a set of spoons. That's not a good day. Or sometimes if you're not playing that well, he gets fed up because you're not putting in the effort. I've noticed sometimes pipe majors, not always, but they'll hand you a tuning meter and say, guess what, you're the drone guy today. That may or may not be an indication that you're not playing well that day, or he didn't think that you practiced this week. So just keep that in mind. It's all in fun. But anyways, have a great day.